Now, solution. We will discuss here topic number 2.4, and this is vapor pressure. Clear? So, what is vapor pressure? So, vapor pressure of liquid means, see, if any liquid will be volatile, then it will generate some vapor, and pressure related with respect to vapor of that molecule is known as vapor pressure. Clear? So now we will discuss here vapor pressure of liquid solution. The liquid solutions are formed when solvent is liquid. Liquid solutions are formed when solvent is liquid. The solute can be gas, liquid or solid. Solid particle may be anyone. It may be gas, liquid or solid. The solution of gases in liquid have already been discussed. Clear? Solution of gases in liquid have already been discussed in Henry's law. In Henry's law. So now we will discuss here liquid solvent is volatile. The liquid solvent is volatile. The solute may or may not be volatile. We shall discuss the property of binary solution. Binary solution, that is the solution containing two component, namely the solution of liquid or solid liquid. To explain concept of vapor pressure, here we will discuss binary solution. In case of binary solution, two components are liquid and solid liquid is there. Solid, then after liquid is there. So now first of all, we will apply concept of vapor pressure in liquid. Clear? So whenever we are forming solution, if we are forming solution, then here means see solute particle may be either we can say that volatile or we can say that non-volatile. Clear? And suppose if solute and solvent both are volatile, if solute and solvent both are volatile, then in that condition vapor pressure of solution, here we can say that vapor pressure of solution will increases. Clear? If solute and solvent both are volatile. Clear हुआ? So now let us consider a binary solution of two volatile liquid and denote the two component as 1 and 2. तो यहाँ पे क्या है? तो this one is volatile and this one is volatile, represented with the help of 1 as well as 2. Now let us consider a binary solution of two volatile liquid and denote the two component as 1 and 2 when taken in closed vessel. Here our vessel should be closed. So both the component would evaporate and eventually an equilibrium would be established. Here we can say that equilibrium would be again established between vapor phase and liquid phase. Here equilibrium condition will be again established between vapor phase as well as we can say that liquid phase is there. Clear? तो लिक्विड से ही वेपर बनता है ना? तो नाउ लेट द टोटल वेपर प्रेशर ऑफ दिस स्टेज बी पी टोटल. तो चलो यहाँ पे क्या आ जाएगा? हियर वी कैन से दैट पी टोटल विल बी देयर. क्लियर? एंड नाउ P1 and P2 be the partial vapor pressure. तो दिस इज P1 and this one is P2. तो यहाँ पे क्या आ जाएगा? P is partial vapor pressure. P is partial vapor pressure is there. Clear? Now and there these are related with Chi1 and Chi2. Here we can say that mole fraction. Mole fraction of component 1 is Chi1 and component 2 is Chi2. So this one is mole fraction. Chi is mole fraction. So see, first again I am repeating. Here we are considering two material which is liquid and liquid. Here both are volatile. Here volatile solute is represented with 1, solvent is represented with the help of 2. Here small p represent partial pressure and psi will represent mole fraction. Here see P1 is vapor pressure of material 1, P2 is vapor pressure of material 2. Similarly psi 1 and psi 2 will be there. Clear? Now next one, the French chemist Francois Martin Raoult in 1886 gave the quantitative relationship between them. किसमें? तो partial pressure and mole fraction. The relationship is known as Raoult's law. It means, see, if solid particle is gas, then we are using Henry's law. But if solid particle is liquid, then we are considering here Miss Raoult's law. What is statement of Raoult's law? See, which according to Raoult's law, for a solution of volatile liquid, here we can say that volatile liquid, the partial vapor pressure of each component means solute as well as solvent, in the solution is directly proportional to its mole fraction. Clear? According to Raoult's law, here we can say that for volatile liquid, partial vapor pressure of each component in the solution is directly proportional to its mole fraction. So whenever we are converting this statement mathematically, then here we can say that for component 1, here P1 is directly proportional to psi 1, और जैसे ही proportionality जाएगा तो P1 0 will come here. Clear? तो P1 0 is vapor pressure of pure component 1 at same temperature. P1 0 is vapor pressure of pure component 1 at same temperature is there. Similarly for component 2, so P2 is equal to P2 0 psi 2 is there. Clear? So here P2 0 represent vapor pressure of pure component 2. P1 0 represent vapor pressure of pure component 1 and P2 0 represent pure component of, we can say that, 2. Clear? Here we can write down one formula. Here we can say that P1 is directly proportional to psi 1, P2 is directly proportional to psi 2. So now P1 is equal to P1 0 psi 1 and P2 is P2 0 psi 2. Here P1 0 and P2 0 will represent, P1 0 and P2 0 will represent, here we can say that pure vapor pressure of component 1 and 2 in pure condition. Vapor pressure of component 1 and 2 in, we can say that, pure condition. Clear? So now this is complete information of Raoult's law. Now according to Dalton's law of partial pressure, the total pressure over the solution phase in container will be the sum of the partial pressure of the component of the solution is given by P total is equal to P1 plus P2. Clear? According to Dalton's law, see, P total is equal to P1 plus P2. तो P1 की वैल्यू क्या है? Here P1 0 psi 1, P2 0 psi 2. Clear? Now you know, according to mole fraction, psi 1 psi 2 is equal to 1. Maximum value of, we can say that, maximum value of, here we can say that mole fraction is 1. So therefore psi 1 is equal to 1 minus psi 2. तो चलो ये psi 1 आया. तो now we can write down this formula in terms of, we can say that either psi 2 or we can say that psi 1. तो यहाँ पे क्या लिखा? P1 0 and here 1 minus psi 2, P2 0, this is psi 2. So this complete formula in terms of psi 2. Similarly we can write down P1 0 psi 1, P2 0 1 minus psi 1. मतलब we can write down complete formula either in terms of, so this is formula in terms of psi 2 and this one is formula in terms of Chi 1. Clear? So here we can say that first of all Raoult's law will come, and then after we can say that Dalton's law will come here. Clear? So now following conclusion can be written from this equation. Which one? Either this or this. So now following conclusion can be written. तो conclusion क्या हो जाएगा? Total vapor pressure over the solution can be related to the mole fraction of any component. Any component मतलब it may be either solute or solvent. Again I am repeating. Total vapor pressure over the solution can be related to the mole fraction of any component. Any component means either solute or we can say that solvent will come. Clear? Now next one, total vapor pressure over the solution varies linearly with the mole fraction of component 2 as well as we can component 1. Total vapor pressure over the solution varies linearly with the mole fraction of component 2. 2 matlab solvent is there. Clear? So now depending on the vapor pressure of pure component 1 and 2, total vapor pressure over the solution decreases or increases with the increase of mole fraction of component 1. Clear? Again I am repeating. Depending on the vapor pressure of pure component 1 and 2, total vapor pressure over the solution decreases or increases with the increase of mole fraction of component 1. In this way, if we are discussing vapor pressure of liquid solution, here means what will happen? First of all, statement of Raoult's law will come, which is here. Then after Dalton's law will come, and then after we can say it conclusion. So on the basis of conclusion, now we can plot here means graph also. Now vapor pressure of liquid solution. After conclusion, see after conclusion, now we are plotting here means graph of vapor pressure versus mole fraction. Clear? Here see dotted line will represent partial pressure and real line will represent we can say that total pressure. So dotted line for P1 means solute is 1 and this is 2 and this one is 3. So 1 and 2 is for solute and solvent and 3 is for we can say that solution. Clear? A plot of P1 or P2 versus the mole fraction Chi 1 and Chi 2 for a solution gives a linear plot as shown in above figure. Here this plot is again we can say that linear. Clear? Here line 1 and 2 pass through the point and then after respectively when Chi 1 and Chi 2 equal unity. Here we can say Chi 1 and Chi 2 is again unity. You know this is mole fraction of solute and solvent is equal to 1 is there. Clear? Now similarly the plot line 3 of P total versus Chi 2 is also linear. If we are discussing shape of graph, then here we can say that linear graph will come. Clear? Now the minimum value of P total, the minimum value of P total is P1 0 and maximum value is P2 0, assuming that component 1 is less volatile than component 2. Here component 1 is less volatile as compared to component 2. See, this is vapor pressure. So component 1 means solute and this one is solvent. So on the basis of this graph, we can say that component 1 is less volatile as compared to component 2. Clear? Now the composition of vapor pressure, in equilibrium with the solution is determined by the partial pressure of the component. The composition of vapor pressure in equilibrium with the solution is determined by the partial pressure of component. If y1 and y2 are the mole fraction of component 1 and 2 respectively, if y1 and y2, if we can say that y1 and y2 are the mole fraction of component 1 and 2 respectively in the vapor phase, then using Dalton's law of partial pressure, P1 is equal to Y1 P total, similarly P2 is equal to Y2 P total. Here in general we can say that Pi, here Pi is equal to Yi into P total is there. Pi is equal to Yi into P total is there. Clear? In another way we can say that vapor pressure is equal to mole fraction into P total. Clear? तो कंपोनेंट मीन्स क्या, नेक्स्ट सॉल्यूशन में या तो सॉल्यूट होगा या तो सॉल्वेंट होता है. तो दिस इज फॉर्मूला, इट इज बेस्ड ऑन 11th स्टैंडर्ड. क्लियर? So now we will compare, here means Raoult's law as well as we can say that Henry's law. Now we will compare, here we can say that Raoult's law as well as we can say that Henry's law. See, तो जैसे ये मैंने क्या बोला, तो this is solution, तो this one is solution, here solute and solvent will come. तो solute gas, solvent liquid, so here Henry's law will come. Solute liquid and solvent liquid. So here we can say that Raoult's law will come here. According to Henry's law, P is equal to Kh into chi and P is equal to P0 into X. Clear? It means Henry's law is applicable for gas and Raoult's law is applicable for liquid. Clear हुआ कि नहीं? So suppose if you are comparing Henry's law and Raoult's law, then theoretically it can be compared, but practically comparison between Raoult's law and Henry's law is not possible because Raoult's law is applicable for liquid and Henry's law is applicable for, we can say that, gas. Or in another way we can say that anyhow if Kh is equal to P0, then in that condition Raoult's law is equal to, here we can say that, Henry's law. But this is practically not possible. This is practically not possible. तो वही सब चीजें यहाँ पे है. तो चलो, according to Raoult's law, first of all Raoult's law, we are taking Raoult's law. According to Raoult's law, vapor pressure of volatile component in a given solution is given by P1 is equal to P10 into chi1. P1 is equal to P10 into chi1, and in the solution of a gas in a liquid, one of the component is so volatile that it exists as gas, and we have already seen that its solubility is given by Henry's law, and this is P is equal to Kh into X. Clear? So see, this is Raoult's law, and see, this one is Raoult's law and this one is Henry's law. Now if we compare the equation for Raoult's law and Henry's law, it can be seen that the partial pressure of volatile component or gas is directly proportional to its mole fraction in solution. Only the proportionality constant, that is Kh, differ from P10, and thus Raoult's law becomes a special case of Henry's law in which Kh become equal to P10. In another way, we can say that Henry's law and Raoult's law. Clear? The Henry's law is equal to Raoult's law. Theoretically, it is possible, but practically it is not possible, because according to thermodynamics or states of matter, 100% gas cannot be converted into liquid, or 100% liquid cannot be converted into gas is there. Clear? So this is a special condition of vapor pressure of liquid solution.